Alright, sorry guys that we started a little strange here, but we are now pretty much ready to go. Just for some reason my system just decided to start off and then we started streaming, but we did not have the headings and everything ready to go. So alright, but we are here now. We are K2 Productionz. Thank you guys for tuning in. We have Steve Blackburn against Marcus Taufel. We are going to be playing some 10 ball today in a race to 7 best of 3 sets. And here we go. We are off. I know Steve just recently played over in playing at Bullshooters just this past week. Both of these guys have been playing quite a bit, seems like, but Marcus did show up about an hour previous to the game, so he is all nice and warmed up. Hello Fugi, how's it going, buddy? League just started back up for APA on Tuesdays. We are starting, well, league started on Monday. What happened is that they split up the division for APA, and so now from now forth we might not schedule matches on probably on Tuesday. That will be for the time being. So if you guys have a match scheduled on Monday or Tuesday, make sure to check with us on Sunday to see if we might have to reschedule your match. Nicholas Roberts, these guys are playing on a 7-foot diamond table, and this particular table is a custom table with 3 7/8 inch pockets. So it's not your typical table that you play in a bar. You have to be pretty specific on your shots, making sure that you're hitting the ball in the center of the table. You can just shoot it and drive back just a hair. That should do it, I think. He might run into the 10 ball, so I like throwing it with just a little bit of outside spin so that I clip the bottom part of the 10, pushing it towards the pocket. Nice stroke, but came in the 50-yard line. He was practicing his bank shots, so we'll see if he can make it, or he's gonna try to cut it though. Actually, he called the pocket, so it is a severe reverse cut on the 10. It is a missable shot, so we'll see who can handle it. It's super tight. That's good money. Great shot. Great start off by Marcus here in a race to 7 best of 3 sets. It's pretty good. Alright, so it is Wednesday. It is our first match of the week currently. So we do appreciate you guys hanging out, and you can do us a favor by subscribing to our channel here at K2 Productions. And also you can give us a thumbs up, like our page, share it. If you can share the page as much as possible, we will also appreciate it very, very much. Let's see here. Let me share the page so that we can get some of our people out here to watch the game. Steve Blackburn pushing. And Steve is giving it back. See if we can get this ball over, make contact with it. He's gonna try to spin the ball and try to get placed safe at the same time. He's gonna try to cut it here. It is a tough cut. You wanna get a clean hit on the ball. It's not too bad. He got away with it. Now Steve can attempt to kick it here if he wants to. He's getting down. I'm not sure how thin he can hit that one ball without scratching, so I think the best idea is to possibly kick it or try to masse. I'm not sure how much of the ball he can make contact. You don't want to move too much balls because the 4 and the 8 are tied up, so just try to make contact with the 1 and not break balls apart too much so that you can maybe come to the table one more time, which is what you want to do. Now again, if you guys are watching, thank you guys for tuning in here at K2. I do appreciate you guys hanging out, and do us a favor and share the post as much as possible. Get our numbers up, get you guys to come and see some pool. Also, if you guys are looking to possibly come and play, just shoot a message to K2 and we can get you a possible match for you to come and play in a couple of weeks. We are out of Phoenix, Arizona. I don't think he wanted to do that on that ball. Played safety, trying to put it behind the 9, but I think it was the first shot that he took. He needed to do a little better than that on that shot there. So now being jacked up over the ball to try to make it in the side is always tough. There is no shot there. Now both of these guys are pretty close in Fargo. being a 597 and a 595. Nice shot there by Steve, putting that ball behind the 4 and the 8 ball. Alright, so Toy's calling the 10 ball. He's gonna try to jump the ball and bank the 3 ball towards the 10. Let's see if he can accomplish it. And I'm seeing one of the comments here that Nick says, I never agree with a push, and I never will. The pushes mainly come from the game itself. 9 ball and 10 ball, you are allowed to push off the break. They always have it available for the players since they started playing the game. The main thing is that when you are playing pool on the break, you should not get punished when you break a ball and make a ball and then get hooked. So I do understand that for myself, and I don't know if other players agree, but I do know that in the APA there's a couple of 9s that when we play Masters, we like that format that you can push in 9 ball Masters, but you can't push on a APA regular league night. And usually that is intended for the lower ranked players to not have a push available. And the main thing is that if you break and get hooked, it tends more to be in favor of the lower ranked player. But trying to give back to the player a chance to come to the table, and if you have a higher ranked player, you have to people give that are higher ranked have more knowledge of the game when you are pushing, and in that particular aspect it does benefit the higher ranked player. Alright, so nice touch there by Marcus. Steve is just gonna feather the 6 here, put it closer to the 9, controlling the speed. He's gonna try to put him behind the 10, which he did. That's good. But now Marcus can try to make the 9 ball if it's wired. I think it is, I'm not sure. Seems that way. Or he can just soft roll it behind the 6 one more time until it's available. Nice shot, but did not control the 6 off the kick. So maybe going a little harder would have been the better solution, or just a little softer. But now he's in a tough spot to do anything with this 6. He tried to cut it, and that was so tough to do. So now Steve has a chance to try and steal this particular rack. This 6 ball is kind of tough to make. It is a thin cut, plus you're over the 8 ball. Nice shot. Just a little hard though. He might get hooked behind the 10. Oh, you can see it. Could probably bank it in the side here. I have to hit it just middle speed on it. If you hit it too hard, it might not go. Tough shot here for Marcus. Gotta hit center pocket. taking his time here on the shot, just to make sure that he is in line with the 8 ball. That's a nice shot. Very nice shot. Hola Crystal, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Crystal was hanging out with us at Bull Shooters on Monday. And like that, Marcus takes a 2-0 lead here in a race 2-7. Started out pretty strong. That was a nice strong start for Marcus, winning the first 2 games against Steve, increasing his lead at the moment. He's a 72% favorite now to win the match. Oh, thank you, Crystal. We appreciate it. Giving us props online. See if we can break and make a ball here. 6 ball almost went. 1 ball did. That you can see that cue ball still spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. Put a lot of spin on that ball. It's a tough shot on that 2 ball. He's on the rail. He could play safe if he wanted to. I think the safe was a little bit easier, although he would have had perfect shape to cut the 3 and try to hold it for the 4 next. Now Steve's got to come up with a shot. Back and forth. I needed to go just a little shy of doing that. A little more would have been perfect. Trying to see what to do here. You can try to play a safety. I like just thinning the 3 ball and put the cue ball behind the 4. That might work. I think that 7 ball helped him out. Yep, that was good. Good shot. Very nice, very nice. I think he can make it though if he can come over that 4 ball. Make it in the corner pocket. Ball is by the hole and makes it just a little bit easier. As long as you hit it straight, you might have a chance to make it. Good shot. And he got shape. He can bank the 4 and try to swing the cue ball over by the 9 too, if he tries to bank it over by where the 10 ball is at. The window's bigger if he decides to bank it. Pretty close, not too bad. That was pretty close, pretty close. Oh wow, it didn't go. It kissed the side part of it, did not get shape. I'm not sure. Wait, he would have been fine. Actually, he could have cut the 5 from there, so the ball just needed to drop. It's in the hole, and he's straight in, so he might scratch in the corner pocket. Other side, yep, right in the hole. That's a good thing for Steve here. Steve Hall says, can we turn the annoying music off? We have to have it. We've had a couple of discussions regarding the music. What happens is that in the background, these guys are playing just a couple feet away from me, so any time that I talk, they can hear me, so they have to have their own independent music. And when we don't have any background music like we do, the mics pick up the music that they are listening to, and then what happens is that Facebook decides to shut down the stream anytime that there's some kind of music in the background. So just as a courtesy to everybody, and that the stream does not get shut down, we put some kind of non-copyrighted music in the background to make it easier for you guys to enjoy the stream with no interruptions. I can take it a couple of knots down though, just barely being able to hear it. Alright, Steve is calling cross side. Hit the point, did not get shape now, and leaves Marcus straight in on the 8 ball, and should be taking this game as well. Trying to decide which is the best place for the ball. I think just shooting it in the side and coming across, and then shooting the 9 all the way down, because he cannot make it in the side. It does look a little deceiving, but if you shoot it all the way down, it's a little bit easier to make the ball, and shoot it in the side, it is much tougher to do that. Alright, so here's a chance to take a 3.0 lead here on Steve. Nice shot. Alright, scores 3-0, and it raised to 7. Marcus is still not letting off. Puts him a great favorite to win this match now. Went up another 10%. 82-12. I'm sorry, 82 to 18% now. If he can hold it. On the break and may suck in and then get shape, that's good. That's exactly what he needed there. Perfect shape on the 1 ball. See if he can get shape. Just go forward, be on the correct side of the 2 ball, just not to get too much angle, because then the cue ball might come away from the 2. So now it's got to go back and forth on the rail. So here you go into the rail and then across between the 8, 9 and come across again one more time. So he's trying to see, he walked around to see where the 8 ball is. So, but again, I like going back and forth if possible here. Into the rail and out. Oh, he tried to hold it. That's good. That'll work. That's a nice shot. I just don't like decelerating too much on my stroke when I'm shooting a ball. Now he needs to come between the 7 and the 10 ball here, and that will give you out of shape for the 5-6. So go forward with a little bit of outside, I feel like. That's pretty good shape. He should be out from here. Getting to that 3 to the 4 was the key shot of the entire rack. So now it's just maintaining the line to make the out pretty good. He is on the correct side. Just keep it simple here. He might be a little straight, but that's okay. Just get shape on the 7. It should be all right. Come across the table. Just like that. Use the 10 ball as a stopper. He is going to be a little jacked up on the 10 ball. He does have a good landing zone, so just making the ball going down table and up. Right hand side of the screen and back up one more time. This is how I like taking the shot here. It's kind of tough being over the 10. That's a good shot. Good speed too. We might have our first break and run for the night. I like his pace. He just does take his time and does not rush anything. And that is a really good quality to have there by Marcus. He is very composed, does not take shots too fast. He has a certain pace that he's shooting the balls and being very deliberate. So that's a very nice trait to have. If you take a look, even the easier shots, he takes the same amount of time. So that's really big. That is really big on a match. I was very impressed by Marcus, how he's shooting. First break and run of the night, making this 10 ball. All right, nice out. Scores 4-0. Putting a 1-pack on Steve here. Every time that Steve loses a match, it looks like his percentage goes down 10% every time. So see now, Marcus being a 91% favorite. Very impressive shooting by Marcus, taking his time. Every time he's just not rushing anything. 3 ball almost went. 9 ball was gonna go, and the 3 ball found a pocket, and he's got shape on the 1 ball. So that's another great looking rack for Marcus here. He's gotta shoot it all the way down. Might bump the 9, but should be a-okay though, I think. Just needs to get over by the side pocket. If he can bump the 9 a little bit, that'd be also a good thing, just because it's in a kind of weird spot here. That's good. You wanted to make the ball first instead of missing it, so that was good. Just gotta go back and forth. Might have to go 3 rails here into the middle of the table, not trying to hold it for the 4. So this one you gotta go back and forth a couple times. Yeah, he overcut it. He was concerned about the shape on the 4. So now Steve finally gets back to the table. Hasn't shot a ball in a few minutes now. And this one's not a easy shot, so he doesn't have a good starting shot to start the rack. It's a nice return though, so we'll see. Reverse banking the 2 ball. Cue ball will come towards the 6 and the 5. He played more pocket speed instead of trying to make the 2. So that was all defense on that shot. He was not trying to make it. He knew the cue ball was going to go towards that corner pocket. So, and Steve just gave ball in hand back, but that's all because of the great safety that Marcus played. So anytime that you lose the cue ball, bad things might happen, but that is just part of the game. Okay, so shoot the 2 ball, 4 ball will go in the side. The 5 ball does pass the 6, so he is in good shape to take this rack here. Just looking at the line to see if he's okay or not. Calling the 5, as you can hear him. There is a slight angle that goes, so we'll see. You don't want to bump the 6 ball too much. That works. Perfection. Just needs to come a little high. I might. No, that's too high. I was thinking about coming at the 9 just to bump it out, but there's no need here. He just needs to be straight on the 9 and then drive for the 10. Uh-oh. That's the one that he kind of hurried up a little bit. He had all of the signs, so he could have been high. The only thing you don't want to be is low, and being low now is gonna make the cue ball travel. Now he's gotta find a shape for the 8, so he did not take his time on that one like he was doing the other ones. So now he's gotta let the cue ball go a little bit, see how he can maneuver shape on the 9. So that shot on the 7 was really easy to make, and sometimes the easiest shots to take and get shape will make you get out of line, just like he did here. So You gotta make sure that you take every shot like you've been doing the entire time in order to maintain that line all the time. Which reminds me that there was a commentary that somebody made not too long ago on one of the streams, that they were talking about the players always being on the correct side of the ball. That was a great shot. That was great. And that there was this one player that played pool and said that he's only seen one player, and I'm not sure if it was Willie Mosconi, that he would play pool and be on the correct side of the ball for hours at a time. I think they said that one time he was playing and saw him be on the correct side of the ball for 4 hours. That's just insane. He was playing the entire time and always was on the correct side of the ball. So kind of impressive. Nice shot there. And he got shape. A little lucky, but again, he made the ball, so they made him get there. He is putting his school ling on Steve right now. Holy cow. I did not expect this to happen, but great shooting. Holy cow. 7-2 race now. Just the way that he's shooting is very, very impressive. Seems like every time he wins, it's reduced by half. 5-0 in the race to 7. Marcus is playing really well. That's very fundamental that he's playing, not making many mistakes, which is good. Nine ball, that's in. He can see the one ball though. He's gonna try to slice it, I think. Okay. Oh no. Safety failed him there. Alright, so Steve needs to run out. You cannot miss according to how the stats are. I think Marcus has only played a couple of bad safeties, but that's about it. Besides that, he hasn't missed the ball yet, I don't think. So he's playing pretty perfect. You gotta play perfect if you want to have a nice, comfortable lead like he does right now. Nice bump shape. He's perfect. Now, as you can see, needs to be on the correct side of the ball to get through the entire rack and make it simple. Good shot. He hasn't looked at the line of where. There we go. That's what you need to do. Just gotta walk around and see where you need to be. That's a pretty good shot, pretty good shape. Straight in on the 7, so now you decide what to do. If you want to stop the ball, go forward. I think going just a hair forward should be fine. Okay, he decides to back cut it though. I don't like this. I would have gone forward. Okay, he put inside to come off the rail and get straighter. So that was something that necessarily you didn't have to do. if you were in line on the 8. Alright, so now scores finally for Mr. Blackburn coming off of the gates 5-1 in a race to 7. Nice break there. You can't see the one as well. Just gonna be tough to do much. I like just possibly rolling up on the 5 here. Just calling the 5. Okay. I wasn't sure if that ball went. Now the thing is, how do you get shape on the 2? Because it doesn't go in the corner. You gotta do something. Create a shot. So, yep, it didn't go. Didn't go. You played for the super short side of the pocket. Kinda let your stroke go with no plan there. Gotta have a plan. After you shot that ball, made it, and it got straight on the 1 ball. I think I would have seen where I could leave myself so I could play easier safety on the 2 ball. Hey, what's up, Charles? How's it going, man? I think Marcus is out here. He's not making mistakes here. And that 6 ball goes, so if he can avoid the scratch, he'll be in good position here. Oh no, the 6 ball might not go. Oh, he was trying to hit that 6 ball. He's got a couple chances to come at it here. I think just floating with the 4 would be the easier shot. So just shoot the 3 ball, put it closer to the bottom rail, and then just come forward and maybe nudge the 8 or maybe nudge the 6. So it's not too hard to do. Just be on the rail from here, as slow as you can to be on the rail. Just slowly float it. Have the cue ball be on the bottom side of the screen. It might be too straight. Might be too straight. If he couldn't hold it, then you give yourself more angle. Come at the 4 and come across, but based on the angle, I think he just hit it too hard. So now he's gonna be forced to do something with that 6 ball. There is no shot on the 6 unless he plays a bank shot on the 6. I'm not sure. Let's see what he does. Oh, he tried to force it. Try to force it and break him up. He did hit the inside of the pockets, but because you're hitting him so fast, so hard, you don't get there. You just have to be on the right side of the pocket. I like playing safe like that. All right. Charles saying he's making some jambalaya. Double kiss shot. All right. Gotta come up with a shot. Let's see. Do your magic, Steve. Nope. Decides to play safe instead. They'll be playing chicken for a little while, I think. Only because that 6 ball doesn't go and there's no point in making it. You gotta get the right shot to take a swing at the 6. You can do it here. He can spin it and try to put the ball over by the 6. See, I think I would have hit it a little softer and then maybe nudge the, not softer but thinner on the 4 and try to come at the 6, 8 so that he has to bank and make and get shape, and if that doesn't work and you have a chance to get out. Right now nobody's gonna take a offensive shot. It's just gonna be tickle the whole time. Okay, nothing there still. He could shoot the 4 and then have the cue ball come to the 6 and get stuck behind the 8 playing safety. So he hit the ball too much. He didn't call it. He did not call it. Kaden says, hey, are you ignoring my comments? I'm not. I'm just commentating on the game here. Uh-oh. And he might be out here. I might put him in the hill. I like just spinning this ball, the one that he's looking at the 8 ball, so just come middle table, don't try too hard, and put inside spin and come 3 rails at the 10 ball. Just middle table here. Uh-oh, that's too much angle. He's not gonna get there. I don't think he's gonna come short. You need it to be higher, because now he's not gonna be able to do too much with the cue ball. Yep, you need it to be higher than that, not lower. So when he drew the ball back, instead of shooting it towards the 8, he needed to be more middle ball. And now he's gonna practice the shot, but it's not that it's not the shot, it's not this shot that screwed him over. It was because of the previous shot that he got bad shape on the 8. So on the previous shot, you don't come up, you just roll it to the middle of the table and then you get shape. So that's a kind of a positional error on the last one. Now I will give a big shout out to Kaylin that just played this last week in APA. She was playing against another 6 and she beat him 18-2. So, and Mike Pross is making a rude comment. We do not tolerate those kind of comments here, so if you do that one more time, we will ban you from our page. So I am deleting the comment, and this is your only warning. If you do that one more time, we will ban you from the page, just to let you know. How's it going there, Cindy? Thank you for tuning in. Do appreciate you hanging out. Cindy is our top sharer for our stream. Broke the balls, and that's not bad. Could have done a little better because I think he's corner hooked. He cannot do anything with it, so I would push it towards the point. So just like he's gonna do here, it's exactly doing what I'm saying here. Yep, just pushing it outside of the point and have him figure it out. I like that, because Steve can just play safe from here. Tried to cut it, but came short. Alright, so here's the opening. He does not want to get hooked. Oh, he's okay. He's not bad. Oh, he's jacking up. That cue ball's gonna go. I thought it's gonna go a little more haywire than what it did, because it did go corner pocket past the 5, and then he would have gotten easier shape on the 4. See, he is trying to do too much, which was not needed. He could have shot the 2 ball, just get high enough past the 10 ball, shoot the 3 past the 5, and then the 4 ball would have gone next. So Kaylin says, wait, what did I miss? Popo says, I want to know as well. No, there was just somebody not being constructive criticism. Gave him the one and final warning. Just giving some comments on the players, and I deleted the comment. We do not tolerate any type of abusive language to any of the players that are playing. So that is what was going on. Yep. Uh-oh. A little more space between the balls. He might be okay. I don't know. Yeah, he's okay, because he's looking where to leave the cue ball, so he's just gonna go forward here into the rail and out, or come across. Either way, that'll work. Let's see, straight. No, he's all right. He's got a angle. Harold Velez, how are you doing, buddy? Thank you for tuning in again. We've been on hiatus for about what, 5 days, because we had a game on Saturday. I played Saturday finally, and then we had Sunday off, Monday off, Tuesday off, and now it's Wednesday. So 4 days is what we had off from playing or streaming pool here in K2, but we are back. As long as he can now avoid this scratch that might be in the side, if he does not want to take a risk, because if he goes forward, there is a possible scratch. And that's what he's saying. He's saying, if I go forward, I might scratch. So then don't shoot it with top. Just stop the ball there. Accept the 8. That's all you gotta do. Don't force something. Oh, he avoided the scratch. That was good. You guys are saying pictures or it didn't happen. I saw it happen. I deleted the message, so that's it. Pretty easy. Now again, if you guys are not part of K2 though, again, we ask you guys to be part of K2, subscribe to our channel, like our page so that you can get notifications first that we are live here at K2. You can watch some pool from the Phoenix, Arizona area, or if you're ever coming down to Phoenix, we can schedule you a match and get you some action, kind of like these guys are doing. And right here should put Marcus on the hill. That's pretty good. Nice out. Nice out. Scores 6-2 in a race to 7. It is a best of 3 sets. Marcus has not missed many balls. I think this last rack was the only one that he missed a little bit more than the other times that he has been at the table. So let's see if he can clean it up a little bit and put it away. He has broken run once already. Let's see if he can break and run one more. That's a great break. I think that one ball though is kind of funky. He's taking a look to see if it goes. If he can just hit it super thin, he can leave that cue ball by the second diamond. It looks funny because he's on the bottom side of the rail, and he keeps looking at that particular point. As you can see, the cue ball is on the bottom side, which is the right hand side of the screen, and then looks like the one ball is on the point. So I'm not sure if he can throw it in. So we'll see if it goes, if it goes. Good shot. Just hit it a little bit too hard. He played safe and said it doesn't go. I think in that particular case, just call the shot. And if you miss it with a purpose. The just in case shot. Steve is banking the 4 here. Good shot. Table is kind of fast, so you gotta hit it with a little bit less pace than that from the last one. Shooting it all the way down. Oh. And the side and scratched. Giving ball in the hand to Marcus. I wonder if he's gonna try to go through the 10 ball here. He's giving that kind of look. He's like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go through that. I'd rather just shoot it from the other side. Yep. I think that's the correct part. Just shoot it and draw it out from there, and then just cut the 8 ball is the shot from here. Just avoid hitting the 10 and you're okay. There we go. Just like that. Super easy, simple, not too much to do. 10 ball's pretty easy to make, so now if you just make the next 2, you are out. He is a little jacked up on the 10 ball, so he is putting middle ball, seems like. Okay, he's gonna be almost jacked up over the 9 again. Mike says that Marcus is from Minnesota, Minneapolis area. They are both from that part of the country. Uh-oh, where's that Cuba going? Where's that Cuba going? He didn't have to do that much. And this to put him ahead 1-0. Nice stroke, nice game. That was good. Marcus ahead 1-0. Ends up winning the first set. So let me make quick adjustment here to our banner. Best of 3 sets. They are using only the wooden rack. Set score is 1 to Marcus. Whoop. And Steve is 0 at this time. All right. So here we go. One more time. Set number 2. Let's see if someone can make adjustments to their game. You can see the entire one ball, I think. I'm not sure if he can. Might only see the bottom edge of the one ball. He is calling it though. Okay. No easy starting shot, so he's gonna thin. I was thinking he was gonna thin the one ball, control more cue ball on that one. Okay. Combo shot on the 1. 1 to the 4. Oh, ended up playing safe. He did call the 4. He was trying to make it. Steve is calling the kick in the side. Oh, that was close. First time I've seen that. Off the break, all the balls are on the top side of the table. There is nothing down table from the screen. Just gonna try to cut it down and come around like that. Nice shot. That's good. Nice stroke on the ball. Now you can do a 2-10 combo, send the 10 ball down table because there is no early 10s on this one. Ah, okay. I thought it was gonna go combo for sure. Alright, so that puts him in 1. Nice controlling the table there. Shooting the 3 ball all the way down and then come across for the 4. Just like that. Cross here, good shot. Even if he's over the balls here, he should be in good shape because that 5 ball does go past the side here. Just rolling it forward. Maintain the line for the 5-6. Trying to see how much of the angle he needs, but that for the 5 should be pretty standard. Just rolling up nice and easy. Okay. is getting a phone call. So if you guys don't know and aren't watching, don't call Marcus. He's in the middle of the game. The 6 ball is kind of tough from where he's at. I think I like shooting the 5 and drawing it back. There's only a small window, or he can go all the way up and spin the ball off the second rail there. I think I like shooting it, drawing it back to the rail based on where he's at here. He's aiming with middle, so he's going down table and try to get in between the little window. Yeah, that window was too small, and when you decelerate on your stroke, you might miss the shot. So I think if you want to stroke the ball better, shoot the ball and stroke it and draw it. Steve got a little worried for sure that he was not gonna get there on that 5 ball. A little bit of inside. Oh, he overran it. Not sure if it goes. He didn't look. That'll do it, I think. Shooting this ball and drawing it back a little bit should be good. Just like that. That's pretty good. Alright, so this time Steve takes the first one. He was struggling a little bit on the first one, and now he is taking the lead on the first game. Let's see how much of a favorite he is now. He is now 60%. And Marcus is 40. Broke the balls, made the 7, and he got shape on the 1 ball. Only problem I see is the 8-10, but that might be wired into the pocket. Let's see if he can get out from here. That's pretty good. Now he is not looking to see where to go for the next shot as much as Marcus is. Now he's walking a little more, so it does take time sometimes to develop that particular pattern of always walking the table. He's trying to break up the 8, but he doesn't need to. If he walked over, that 8-10 is wired as long as he leaves himself straight on the 8-10. So this is the important shot here. He's on the wrong side of the 6. That's why you take your time, because now you're gonna fight the rack. Now we gotta fight the rack to get shape. Yep, he was fighting the rack, and that stroke did not help him because he's shooting it so hard. He wants to murder the table. So on that last one, if he would have been on the right side of the 6 ball, just controlling the speed, he would have been straight on the 8 ball. Could have done a 8-10 combo, controlling the 8 ball, and he would have been out. Okay, so Marcus playing safe here. I like that safe, that's pretty good. Steve's gotta peel the 6 ball. It is makeable. Just gotta really peel it. Up, kind of close. He's not gonna like the outcome though, because I think Marcus should be out from here. And that is again, the big difference between one player and another, and how you can become a little better in your game. And I know that we preach and say all the time, all you gotta do is walk the table. All you gotta do is walk the table. We sound like a broken record, but that always definitely helps when you are running the table. So let's see if he can do the out from here. 10 buck can be made from anywhere, so basically you just gotta make the 9. You should be a-okay. Taking this time here. Pretty good. I should call it, but there might be a scratch in the side if he decides to let his stroke out with middle ball. Cue ball might go to the side. Look at it goes. Told you guys. Look at that. Oh, see? I almost called it. I didn't want to mark it, but that cue ball decides to go to that side pocket. What you want to do is just hit it with low and let the cue ball come 3 rails instead of floating it to the corner and have a heart attack. All right, 49-51, back at it again. Now, out of the both guys, I think tonight I like Marcus's break just a little better. You can see how the cue ball comes almost all the time to the middle of the table, and it's always spinning. So right after break, the ball is spinning, 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 spinning. So he is hitting him pretty square with a little bit of right or left hand spin that makes the ball come where he needs it to be. So that practice might take, that shot might take some practice, but he is pretty good at hitting that ball pretty good. So now Marcus is really tight on that 2 ball. You might have to jack up to get down the table here. This might be a double hit here. Oh, it's good. Ball did not change direction, so that was a pretty good shot there. Tough shot on the 3 ball. He might play safe though. Can use that 10 and a 4. He hit it too thin and may have leaked. I'm not sure. Those ones are always kind of tricky. You gotta hit them super soft and then it goes where you want it to be behind full 10-8. Steve is calling the 5 in the side, going to jump over the ball here. So 3 ball in the side does go, and he will have to go bottom rail and up, so pure low, but he's on the rail, so that's pretty tough to do. He might have to develop an angle with harder stroke in the side. Get it kind of firm and then come to the right part of the screen and then up. Might want to check how much angle you need to cut the 4. I don't think he's done that yet. He's just gonna take the shot, so might be able to just roll it. If he just rolls it, he might get shaped without him knowing. Wow. Don't scratch him. Don't scratch him. Oh, what a shot. That was a heck of a shot. Shot of the night so far. Holy cow. He was coming down the table and manufactured an angle that was not naturally there and hitting the ball about 90 miles an hour. That was good. Marcus is shooting really sporty. I know the stats say otherwise, but right now, the way that he's shooting, I think he is the favorite just based on how he's taking his time and not doing too many mistakes when it comes to position, and also taking his time looking at the line. I probably could have called it from the beginning, because I know Steve's game and he needs to slow it down, kind of like how Marcus does. And when you are in your seat and just watch your opponent make balls and taking his time and everything, you might get a little flustered, but that is the way to keep your opponent cold also and on his chair. So Marcus did make a good point last time that he played Justin Turner. He said, man, when I was playing Justin, he was playing pretty perfect, and it would take quite a bit of time before I got to the table, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And if you can keep your opponent in the chair for that long, that back arm is not warmed up when it comes to the table. So every minute, every second is precious when you're playing pool and you have your arm warmed up and their hand is kind of like stuck on the chair. So just as a pointer for you guys that are watching, hopefully you like that advice. Asan Rai watching from Guam. Thank you for tuning in. Marcus is gonna take the lead here, 2-1. All right. Scores 2-1 and a race to 7. Now becomes the favorite. All right, 2-1 in a race to 7. See if he made a ball on the break. Nothing yet. No open shot. Playing the push shot, giving him the entire one ball to shoot at. places the safety, but again, the only problem that I see that Marcus needs to work on is on his beginning safeties though. Other than that, he plays pretty strong. Those are the only mistakes he has made. And see, by not looking or going around the table to see where to leave for shape, he kind of hooks himself a little bit. So now playing safety. Now gives Marcus a open shot on the 2. He did tie up the 5 and the 8, but if Marcus gets on the correct side of the 5, he can do a safe and have the cue ball go 3 rails. So we'll see if he decides to do that. So here you go forward, 2 ball in that corner. He might be a little straight on that 3 ball here. So he doesn't have too much maneuvering. Just gotta go forward and then possibly cut the 4 past the 6 ball on the upper left hand side of the screen. So that's what he would like to do from here. Okay, he had more angle than what it seemed, so that's good. Now you can do a stop shot, shoot the 5 square in the face, do a stop shot, put the cue ball behind the 8 ball, and make that ball travel 3 rails as a safe. See what he wants to do from here. He's a little on the wrong side angle here, so he's gonna go offense, bank the 5. Yeah, see, I would have preferred to be straighter on the 5 so that you can play the safety 3 rails on the 8 ball, on the cue ball. I'm sorry, 3 rails on the 5 is what I like, so it was just a positional error. Steve needed to make that ball. He's not at the table much right now, so right now because he got to the table, maybe would have been a good time to take a quick break or a timeout so that one, you can maybe slow down Marcus, and at the same time kind of reset your mind. So right here you can take that break and just get your mind ready to run these balls and then counting on the next rack. Couple options here. He can go 3 rails or just back and forth. Back and forth is the much easier pattern to do, so I agree with that. Again, keep it simple. Go forward, just hair. Okay. You should be out from here. Just float it across. Uh-oh. Oh, he got a little fortunate to end up straight on the 10. Makes it a little tough, but he is kind of struggling. He's forcing the racks a little bit, making it harder than it should be. Now Steve is taking one more back. Even race to 5. Nice break. I hear a bunch of balls drop. Two to 2 is the score. Safety all the way down, but Marcus can see the entire ball. I might just play the safe and have the cue ball get behind the 6 here. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Steve is in some kind of trouble here. He's gotta go one rail kick and might be putting spin. Nope. Touched it and well, left the shot on the 2. 5 ball is kind of funny to get to. Might go in the side though. So just spinning it to the side pocket. Over by the second diamond should be good to get out from here. Just nice and soft here. Might be a little much. Oh, still okay though. Gotta reverse cut the 5 and come down and up on the 6. I think he likes the shot on the 5 here, seems like. He can go there. He can reverse cut it. He will not scratch, but it's just a matter of kind of speed control and not getting hooked by the 9, 8 or the 7. He decided to go a opposite route of what I was thinking. Still controlling the table though, not giving away a easy shot, so that's a pretty good option too. Again, you give your opponent a chance to get to the table, and something like this might happen where they might get a little fortunate and then hook you accidentally. So it is part of that. You gotta sometimes shoot it, even though it's not good. Cross corner banked. No shape on the 6 though. He is hooked. So on that last one, it was better to just miss the shot altogether instead of getting the make on the 5. Just looking to see where to kick it here. I think it might be just halfway. There is a scratch, the possibility. Gotta hit it on the top side. If you hit the bottom, you might scratch here. Oh, that was close. He hit the bottom side of the 6. So you gotta aim to hit way higher than that. just to make sure that you avoid the scratch. So he got a little fortunate that the ball did not scratch in the side, corner pocket. Just going for the bank here. He was protecting that ball also, but did not get there. Scores 2-2, guys. It is a close match. Now again, if you guys have not signed up with K2, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We provide live matches during the entire week. I know again that we were off for about 4 days, and now we are back in action. Marcus and Steve. This is now set number 2. Marcus beat Steve in the form of 7-2 in the first set. He was playing pretty fantastic in my opinion. He only missed one ball, I believe, in the first set. Second set is a different story. So now we have a tie game. See if Steve can continue to keep at the same pace as Marcus. Oh, missed the 7 by a mile. Holy cow. Cutting the 7, coming across here. Back and forth. It's pretty good shape. Only thing is that he is gonna come at that 9 ball, so you gotta hit it pretty square. There's no avoiding hitting the 9, so you gotta pick the line you wanna bump that 9 ball. Either you can hit it on the bottom side, square in the face, or above. I think myself, I like hitting it in the middle to above. Because if I hit it square in the face, I can kind of maneuver that 9 ball going towards that corner pocket. So Kaylin says, "Am I ready for dinner?" Go ahead, babe. Start it up, son. That'll work. Hit a little fuller, but he hit the bottom side of the 9, which was a good route where he hit the ball. That wasn't too bad of a shot. This is to put him ahead 3-2, guys. He is playing pretty sporty. All right, 3-2 in a race to 7. And he is back to being the favorite. All right, so now in other pool news, since you guys are here with K2 Productionz, let me go ahead and let you guys know what is going on with the pool room in Phoenix. On this past the week before, I think, one of the big tournaments that was played up in Vegas, we had Susan Williams win a tournament of $10,000 on a $1,000 entry, and that was a pretty nice payout for her. And then Alex Esparza from Arizona came in second place. They did match up one more time at Main Street, and Alex beat Susan 2 out of the 3 sets that they were going to play. And That is one of the biggest tournaments that has happened. Now, there was a 640 and under handicap tournament. Wait, no, Tim Daniels had a tournament of 565 and under on the 7-foot tables this week earlier, and Mike Keto ended up winning first place, and Spanky ended up getting second. And in the open tournament that happened on the 9-footers on Monday, Joey Ryan was the winner, and Avery Reese ended up getting second place, and everybody was playing even races to 4. So that is the pool news that just happened this week. I know right now that there is another tournament that is being played on the 7-foot tables over there at Bow Shooters, and I think the tournament just started at 7 o'clock, I believe. And right now, looking at the bracket, let me see here if I can give you guys kind of a quick breakdown of how everybody is doing over there. Let's see. I don't think he posted it yet. There it is, 24 player field, 640 and under. And right now on the winner's side, Rico is still on the winner's side. Miguel, Michael Seipert, George Bell, Bert, Avery, and Stasia. They are on the first round at this time. So, alright, so now Marcus is gonna try to jump this ball. Try to make contact with the 5, maybe drive back a little bit. Nope. So pretty good safety played by Steve. The only thing though is that the 7 and the 8 ball tied up. So now he could play a safe on the 7-8, I think. Let's see. Oh, he's playing the safe and put him on the 7. Okay, that'll work. Maybe he can get him on 3 here. If he doesn't hit that 5 ball, there is a pretty good chance to put him on 3 just because of where the 5 ball is, and he can sneak that cue ball on the rail. So we'll see if he can make contact on the 5. The 5 ball is pretty high, so it should be a pretty obvious hit on this ball here. Let's see here. Spin it. Nice hit. And got safe also. So that's the only thing that I don't like about not being aggressive, where they can make a good hit on the ball and then you're screwed with no shot. Everything now opened up, and now Marcus might have a chance, but then Steve comes with a hero shot. That was a great shot, but now he is tough on the 6 to get to the 7. It's still finding the rack. He made some great shots, but if you don't get out at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you did on those shots. So he's got to do something. He might play safe and put the cue ball behind. I mean, between 8 ball between the 8 and 10. So now Marcus needs to do something. He's gonna have me watch it here. Right, he just played safety. Nice safety, by the way. So now he's gotta kick the 7 in the side. Almost hit it, but you don't want to bump those balls. Okay. Now if I'm Marcus and I'm ahead 3-2. Let's see. Huh? He's trying to see. So Steve is now on 2. So that's a big change in momentum. Steve had ball in hand with the 5 ball where he could have used it to break up the balls. Instead he played safe and now he's stuck 2. So let's see what Marcus decides to do. I think I would have gone to the bottom rail or side rail on your screen and come across and bump the 8 ball from behind. There is a chance to get stuck, but taking a chance. So now the safety play of Marcus is the only thing that is lacking. So if you get to a safety battle, Steve might have a little bit of an edge, it seems like, throughout this match. So safety play is what is lacking from Marcus, and Steve is needing what Marcus is doing and taking his time. Oh, nice shot. Avoided the scratch. Pretty good. All right. Back at it again. Scores 3-3. Tied up one more time in a race. 2-7. Pretty even race so far. They've been trading back and forth the entire time. Scratch on the break with everything open, nothing touching, so advantage to Marcus here based on how he has been shooting. He should be able to get out. 2 ball does go in the side and gives good shape for the 3. So it all depends to make sure to get on the correct side for the 2 ball. I don't like what he's doing here. Why give him a chance? Everything's wide open. He's trying to play safety one more time. I don't like it. Everything's open, and having a jump cue is like nothing. You might be in trouble one more time. Yep. Let's see if he gets lucky. Yeah, now you don't have an offensive shot and everything went. So I like shooting the balls. Everything is wide open. Take your chance. You're not missing balls. I'm not sure why he decided to do that. Now it's back to the player here. Come up with a save here. And that's, again, is what currently he's a little bit lacking on some of his safeties. Playing safety on that shot. That's pretty good. Calling the corner. He could have banked it. He was practicing his banks there. I think it gave him good shape on the 2 ball had he made it, so just not sure why he didn't decide to bank it there. So there's a big change in why I think the offensive shot earlier in the rack was a better shot, because everything was wide open. And if Steve can get out, I think it was the initial decision after getting ball in hand on the one ball. And Steve is making that cue ball work around the table a lot. He did not have to do that much. He just needed to be back and forth on the 6 ball. So now he's out of line and playing safety one more time. But Marcus can cut this 6 ball. He can cut it. He's got to go back and forth, and then he's shape on the 7. He's deciding what to do, if he wants to be offense or not offense here. He's thinking about kicking it from behind. So because the game is so close, it seems like Marcus is now a little more timid on shooting some shots, but you gotta go back to what worked on the first set. They were shooting everything pretty straight and perfect. Don't be afraid of shooting balls. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Just shoot the ball in and go back and forth. Steve is upset at that he made it. But that is not that he played a bad safety. It was his position on the 6. He did too much with that cue ball. Too much will get you in trouble. Maybe 30 to 40% of the time, and that's too much when you play pool. This is just now tic-tac-toe to take the lead one more time, 4-3. Just back and forth in the middle of the table. Oh, he did not put outside spin, so he's coming away from the 9. So now he's got to go into the rail and out. Put a little more stroke that he wanted last time. I mean, on the shot had it been more on the left-hand side of the screen. So this is about making the ball. Good shot. Just like that. Very nice. 4-3 in a race. 2-7. Marcus is taking a little break real quick. I just saw what happened, and Marcus was walking outside, and the barn door was closed, and he just ran into it. So that was kind of funny. All right, so again, thank you guys for tuning in. We do appreciate you guys hanging out. Now again, if you guys decide to do a donation to K2 Productionz, we can take donations at ksquareproductions@gmail.com for our commentary tonight. Hopefully I'm doing a good job, and if you learned something, a shot or something like that, always post something in the comments letting us know where you're watching from, and at the same time, if you're lean to, we will take donations as well. So do appreciate you guys for hanging out with us tonight. And Marcus is now a 65% favorite to win in this match. Alright, so 4-3 in a race to 7. Thank you guys for staying here with me on this Wednesday. It is 10/7. Local time is 8 o'clock. Jamie sells, yeah, some General TSO chicken, please. What? Oh, the dinner. He just saw the message from Kaylin that she posted. Nice break. Again, that is so far I think the most consistent break I've seen anybody do at K2, where you make a ball, one ball always goes down table and he makes the ball. So he is pretty consistent. It seems like he got the hang of this table and how it breaks with a wooden rack, and also going to get shape. Amanda Michael Gray watching from Shreveport, Louisiana. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the shout out. We do appreciate it very much. Alright, so Marcus is gonna cut this 2-ball, put it in the side, and try to control the speed on the 2. So on this one you are coming kind of away from the 2-ball, so you gotta hit it just soft. That's too hard. You're not controlling the 2. I don't know why he shot it so hard. I think just kind of hitting it pocket speed would have been the better choice there. Marcus is trying to figure out what to do here, so he's gonna try to kick that 2-ball over by the top right hand side corner, which is that bottom left now in the screen here. Hit it too thick, but that's now opened the rack for Steve. Alright, here's another chance to tie up the game. Bumps the 5. He should have known that he was gonna bump that 5 had he put that spin on the ball. I think he needed more low spin on the ball. Now he's stuck on the rail, so that's tough. That's a tough shot to make, especially being on the rail, cutting a ball to the pocket. Now again, thank you guys for tuning in at K2. We are going to try to do a tournament though, now that things are starting to settle. There's some pool halls that are opening. Our main pool hall is Bullshooters on 35th Avenue in Peoria. And we're gonna try to do a possible Scotch doubles tournament, hopefully in maybe November or so. We haven't decided what specifics of that tournament's gonna be. Hopefully if we can do this tournament, if all the tables are open. Tim Daniels is starting to run some tournaments over there, even though he only, or the Bull Shooters bar is only open at 50% of the capacity. So if you guys have a chance and want to play some pool, you just gotta get with Tim Daniels and what kind of tournaments he's gonna do during the week, because he is doing them every time currently at this time. Now Marcus can just draw the ball back here a little bit. Maybe a little bit too much on that one, but he's okay. He can just go forward into the bottom rail and out for the 9. He's not too straight, but he's okay. shot. Pulling that cube up. I think he was gonna hit it a little firmer, go back and forth from the rail, but held the cube up pretty well off that 8. And this should be pretty simple here, putting him now ahead 5-3 after taking that quick break, which is exactly what needed to be done. 5-3 in the race. 2-7. He is shooting pretty good. Only 2 away from winning tonight. Now again, he's gonna break the same way. This one ball's gonna come towards the top left-hand part of the screen. Cue ball will hit the rail and come back out. Oh, he did not hit it as the other times, so did not get the same result, but he had been consistent up to this point. Wayne Tang says that Marcus has been good lately. Yeah, he has been shooting really good. The crazy thing is that he says that he had not been shooting at all. Last time he shot was against Justin Turner when he played here. So he is, if that is the correct statement, he is shooting really good for not shooting for so long. Now again, before the match started, he was here an hour prior to the match practicing. So to me, I know that practicing before the match is always very important. And I like to practice maybe 2 hours before my match anytime that I have. When I played this Saturday, I woke up at like 9:30 and I practiced from 10 all the way to I think it was, I don't know, like 11. A good solid hour of practice, and then I took a 15-minute break, and then I practiced for another half hour, and then when it came to game time, he practiced for about 20 minutes, and then I practiced for the last 5. So practice is very important to get used to the speed of the table, how it's playing, and get your eyes settled in, and also your state of mind focused too. So Steve needs to run out. Oh, he put way too much spin on that ball. He put way too much spin. He hit the point, and I was looking as he was down, and I was saying, why is he putting so much? It would have been just a little better, just low inside. He put low outside it. He overspun it away from the pocket. So this will definitely show there that he put too much spin. So center ball there, pretty good. He might have wanted a little more angle to come across, but you gotta take what the table gives you now. So just make the ball into the rail and as far out as possible. You don't have to pound it. The other option is to go straight forward with a ton of top and follow the ball and come back up. But again, that's doing too much with the rail, with the ball. And there's a chance for you to miss it. So just make the ball and accept the shot. No, if you try to do too much, that's what happens. You don't have to do too much. You gotta kind of just accept the shot. Accept the shot and shoot it. Nailed it, I think. Oh, just a little bit off. Just a hair off on that shot. This will put Marcus on the hill It's just a roll forward and come across into the 10. That was a huge game there. Huge game. So I think if I was Steve Blackburn myself there, I don't think I would have shot that ball that way. I think I would have maybe played safe, just make Marcus earn the game. Because again, I'm trailing, so I don't want to just give up a easy shot for him to just putt and be done. Alright, score is 6-3 in a race. 2-7. One ball should be coming down table. See how that ball comes down? Every single time. 6 ball might go in. A little off. Okay. But he has that one ball always coming down on the table. So that's a nice way to break and gets good shape on the 1. Nice shot there by Steve. A look at the angle for the 3. This is my advice here. Let's see if we can make this combo and hold the 3 after this shot here. It does go past the 10 ball. And it's just soft here. Soft. Soft. Oh, we got lucky a little bit there. Why so much? Why so much? Doing too much with that cue ball gets you in trouble. Every single time. I think he's done that like 4 or 5 times during the entire match, that he is trying to do too much with the cue ball and not keeping it simple. Keep it simple and it's easier for you to run out. So maybe he'll go back and see what is something that he did not do or he did too much of. I think I like shooting this 4 ball to the corner pocket and bumping the 9 so that I can get straight on the 5 ball on the side. Yep, just like that. Run straight into the 9. You don't have to do too much with the ball. As long as you aim at hitting the left hand side of the 9, you'll get shape on the 5. So going forward here, bumping the 9. Yep, just like that. Pretty easy. Now go forward, pass the middle line so that you can shoot it and then come up 2 rails or 3 for the 7 in the corner pocket. I'm calling the game here. I don't think he's gonna make a silly mistake here. Just gotta go forward. Yep. Now if he wants to and just keep it even simpler, just go forward and come between the 9 and the 10 and not put spin so that you can come into the line. So just go straight. Some people like to come 3 rails, but keep it simple. Just go forward, come back out. He put spin on the ball. He tried to hold it, but the natural angle would have been a little closer for the 7. Gives himself a little harder shot on this 7 by putting spin that did not need to be put. Now he's gotta go either hold it for the 9 or go back and forth. So that was a little mistake there done. It's gonna be tough because that 9 ball being so close to the cue ball sometimes messes with your brain, so you gotta pretend that the 9 ball is not there and you just shoot it in the hole. And you hold it. Yep. You try to hold it. Try to hold it. And that always happens sometimes where you try to hold it, make it easier for you, and then you don't hit it as good as you should, and you miss the shot. So he's putting inside on this 9 here, and that is a missable shot. When you put inside, try to get perfect shape on the 10. The only thing he needed to do is just walk the table and get on the right side of the 9. That's all he needed to do previously to the 9, instead of just getting down and shooting it. I would try to put this ball distance-wise, or just come down the table, putting this 9 ball. Yeah, that's a good shot. There was 2 ways to do it. You can thin the 9 or come right in the front face of the 9 and have the cue ball end up in the middle of the bottom rail. So there's a couple ways to do that shot if you want to. And Steve is going for broke now. He's just shooting out of desperation here. That's not good. Even if he had made the bank, he would have been tough with the 10. So is there a point to shooting that 9 ball the way that he did? He might bump the 10 here on the way in for the 9 because he's on the rail. Bump the 10. Yep. I saw that coming. Gonna bump that 10 and might go in the drink. He made a great shot though, but not good enough. 6-4 in a race to 7, and Steve is still staying alive, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. Makes the ball on the break. 3 ball, get out of the way. There you go. He is pretty straight on the 1. He only has about 3/4 of a pocket to make that 1 ball. It does go only because I'm looking straight at it. That gives him out of shape on the 3 here. Just nice and easy. Alright, so now take your time, don't do anything too crazy. You're not looking to see where to leave the cue ball now. You're already down. He's just winging it. Okay, bump shape. How do you get to the 5? I can't see. Just gotta do something fancy or play safe. Safety seems like the right idea here. That's good. That'll work. Huh? You're fighting yourself? Steve is saying that he's just fighting himself, but again, based on what I'm seeing and compared to Marcus, if he just sees what I was talking about the approach of Marcus compared to Steve's approach. It's just honestly day and night between one player and another. So, and the results are kind of showing. The reason that Steve is getting some of the games is because Marcus is making mistakes either on his safeties or just something like this happens where Steve is getting ball in hand. So, but Steve needs to get out. He cannot sell out, not make a silly mistake here. He just needs to leave the ball there. Don't cut it. Just do a stop shot there and then no, why so? Now he's gotta force the ball. Okay. Alright. It seemed like he did not have that much angle to get down there, so. Now again, I'm looking between the screen and also where I'm at. So now Steve is starting to look where to leave shape. That's what you should be doing since the beginning. It is a basic fundamental of pool. If you guys are watching, make sure your fundamentals are always in check and doing the right thing every single time. Don't take your shots for granted. Just because it's a easy shot, then what that means is you should be able to get easy shape. And if you check your easy shape with your easy shot, you will make the rack easier every single time. Oh, he thought he missed it. That's why his stick went out. He overcut it. Oh my god. He didn't look at the angle either. He just shot it, so it was not easy. It was tough. Now Marcus has a tough shot on the 10. If he wants to be a hero, he can just kick it in. Or the bank, I don't think goes. It's a double kiss bank here, so what do? Either play safety here, which I don't see, or just kick it in the hole. So he's gonna try to do that, just kick it in on a 6-4 score. The other option is to, I know this shot, if the ball's off the rail, he can try to put a massive spin on the ball too and try to make it in the corner pocket. But that's tough. Just playing safe. Oh, that'll work. It's like a double kiss safe. Calling the side now. You gotta control that cue ball. I like leaving the ball on the bottom rail. Why so hard? Why are you selling out every time? Ay, ay, ay. If you control that cue ball and leave it on the bottom part of the rail, you might get a safety out of it, or at least make it hard. So Toy is just looking to see how much angle he has on the 10 ball. You can just put some inside and it's over. Inside, and that is it. Game is over. Score is 7-4 on the last set. He is tonight's winner. That is pretty good. Shooting my Marcus, he is on a rampage here at K2. He is doing good. All right. Well, that was the end of that match. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight here at K2. We should have a couple other matches though for the rest of tonight. I mean, not tonight, for the rest of the week. I'm looking at my calendar here so I can give you guys kind of a breakdown of who plays tomorrow. We have George Bell plays Steve Blackburn tomorrow. And then Friday, we have Amador against JC Carlisle. We haven't seen Amador play here, so I'm excited to see one of my teammates come and play, because he's also on one of my teams, Mr. Benavides. And then again, we will be back the following week, either Monday or Tuesday. So now, one more thing though, if you guys are not aware, this Saturday, if you are a poker player and want to come and hang out, let us know, and we can send you a request to come and play some poker. We have about 17 or 18 people signed up. We do have 2 tables signed up, so let us know if you're wanting to come and play. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys are satisfied with our service, make sure to leave us a review. And again, we will see you guys tomorrow. So have a good night, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Are you experiencing trouble with your vehicle? Is it time for repairs? Or maybe just time for a checkup? We would love to help you. When it comes to vehicle care, you need an expert who will be able to assist you quickly and get the job done right the first time. Don't trust this job to just anyone. We are the top auto repair service in the area, and we will handle all of your needs in a quick and professional manner. And remember, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Don't delay any further. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.